Hello, my friends. Today we're going to talk about chapter 13 from this beautiful book, the Tao Te Ching. And Lao Tzu wrote it best, so I'm going to read it for you, and then we can talk about it in more detail. Okay. It's a little bit longer than the previous, but it's okay. Let's try to figure out what it's trying to say here. Favor and disgrace are things that startle. High rank is, like one's body, a source of great trouble. What is meant by saying that favor and disgrace are things that startle? Favor, when it is bestowed on a subject, serves to startle as much as when it is withdrawn. This is what is meant by saying that favor and disgrace are things that startle. What is meant by saying that high rank is, like one's body, a source of great trouble? The reason I have great trouble is that I have a body. Whoa. When I no longer have a body, what trouble have I? Hence, he who values his body more than dominion over the empire can be entrusted with the empire. He who loves his body more than dominion over the empire can be given the custody of the empire. Beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, there is a caveat here in the remarks, so I'm going to read it for you as well. He says here, when it comes to high rank, it is probable that the word high rank here has crept in by mistake, since as it stands, this line has one word more than the first. If this is the case, then the line should be translated, "Great trouble is like one's body." Quote. So this brings it into line with the explanation that follows, where quote-unquote high rank is not, in fact, mentioned. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, or if you like this video, please give it a like or share it with someone else. Alright, so this living with an independent mind. This chapter 13 is amazing, right? So basically the message that I think Lao Tzu wants to say in this beautiful book, Tao Te Ching, it's that is definitely crucial to remain independent, because there's no such things as what people say is bad or good, negative or positive opinions of people, because in the end of the day, it's just opinion. And that's the reason why you shouldn't take it too literally. Some people provided their so-called advices. You have to be very careful. And it doesn't matter if you think it's positive or negative, because if you stay neutral. Let's give you an example. So I like to put an analogy that long time ago has been shared by the great master. Master Shi is a great person. He shared as follows, that when you have something good, let's say, I'll give you an example. I have the piece of grass here. So, apology if I take a piece of grass from the earth. So, that means if someone says something beautiful about you, "Oh, you're awesome, you're great, good job," don't pull. Okay? And if someone said to you, "Oh, you're an asshole, you're so ugly," or something bad about you, don't push. Meaning that you don't push also, and you don't pull. So what makes this phenomenal analogy is basically saying to you that you have to try to be neutral as much as you can, because that means that people cannot control you. Yes, I mean it. How can people control you? By controlling your emotions. Then people will control you. So in my next video, I'm going to do with you a little bit about how this emotion must be controlled, or better yet, how to transcend it, how to make it more you instead of letting outside forces control you. Either it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. As long as that you use your own mind to think and don't let the mind use you, then it's amazingly profound. Because all of us don't understand sometimes that people say, yeah, but I do like the praises of the people. Yes, I understand. There comes a times that you don't also let the praises of people control you. Because otherwise you always seek for those praises. And if you don't seek for those praises, then you feel like there's something wrong with you. And in fact, nothing is wrong with you. So that's why I ask you not to let people control you by telling you, oh, you're awesome, so then you pull it. Oh, you are disgust, and then you push it. So instead of being neutral, then life will never be the same again. So, guys, this is it. This is the masterpiece that you are not your body. In my previous video, you can already know you're not your body, you're not your name. So what basically Lao Tzu, and also translated by the wonderful guy Dr. Wayne Dyer, says here, affirming the following: I am a guardian of the world, and I am fit to be the teacher of the world. That's amazing, right? So basically, why is that? Because you recognize your connections to everyone and everything through the independent mind whose source is love. How to close this chapter amazingly, man. And that's why I tell you all that you're not your body. So don't let anyone also say, oh yes, you're, for example, your name, you're Jackie or something, or whatsoever the body you have. No, you're more than that. You're the consciousness, awareness of this phenomenal world that we are living in. So that's why it's better for you to listen to your inner voice. The most powerful voice ever is your inner voice that speaks loudly if you try to just listen to it. Anyway, my friends, this is chapter 13. So if you haven't read it, please do, because it's a great, phenomenal chapter that can change your life. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, or send it to another friend of you that you think might be help for them or her. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.